Well, hello. The fact that I'm talking to you again means it must be Wednesday, and hopefully I'll get this uploaded by Wednesday evening when we would have had Boys Brigade. But of course, coronavirus still an active thing, so we won't be back for quite some time yet. We are trying all sorts of ways to keep in touch with you. Carl is doing a great job with the company section on Wednesday nights when they're playing games, and do some sessions online. And we're also looking at how we can do that for the juniors. We'll keep you updated on that. Today is Thank a Teacher Day, apparently. So I was not aware of this, but last week I did ask you to send a card to school in the hope that it would get to the right teacher. And I don't know how many of you did that, but wouldn't that have been amazing that there were cards from the Boys Brigade waiting in many schools across the Eastbourne to just say, "Thank you, teacher, for being my teacher." Of course, on Saturday we would have had our annual display, which is also all about Thanksgiving, giving thanks for the year that we've had. And we've had quite an adventurous year. We managed to put some photos and a little video on our YouTube channel and our Facebook channel, and hopefully you will have seen some of the photos of the stuff that we got up to, dating all the way back to last year's camp, but also even further back in time. And yeah, this year's display would have been all about Thanksgiving for so many years and so many faithful people seeing through 3rd Eastbourne. But we will come back to that when we are back in the building, and we'll do a display then. Of course, the trophies, and of course here's mine. The trophies will still be handed out to you, and the certificates and all your badge work is still ongoing, so just keep that going. I got a story from Adrian, and I thought I just want to share that because he would have probably shared it at the opening of our Wednesday evening, so I'm going to share it on his behalf. And it goes like this. It's a great story. I'm not 100% sure it's actually 100% true, but just listen to it and it makes sense. After a 93-year-old man in Italy got better in the hospital, he was told that for the ventilator, which is the thing that makes you help you breathe, he had to pay for one of the days. And the old man started to cry. The doctor advised him, "Don't cry over the bill." What the man told next was quite astonishing. The old man says, "I don't cry because of the bill, because I can pay it." He says, "I cry because I realize that I've been breathing God's air for 93 years for free. And basically, I never said thank you to God for that." Let that sink in. See, we should be thankful people. We have so much to give thanks for. The fact that you can hear me now and see me now, you know, we live in an age where technology is actually on our side. If this would have happened like 100 years back with the big plague, how would you have coped with that? Nobody knows. So we should be thankful, and hopefully you are. Of course, we can express thanks in many different ways, and one of them is facial expressions. And of course, with the mobile phone, there are lots of ways of doing that, and you can show emojis. And I would like to do a little emoji quiz. You're going to see about 6 different images, and each of them tells a Bible story. Just have a guess with your family. Just say, can you work out what it is? The answers will appear right at the end. So have a look at these. Cool, isn't it? how we can just use modern technology to do ancient old stories. And I wonder, what's your favorite Bible story? And maybe you can text that in emoji style to one of the leaders or leave it on our Facebook page. I would like to finish with a Bible story, just a Bible quote. And it's this one from Philippians. Therefore, as you have always obeyed, not only in my presence, but now much more in my absence, continue to work with all that you have. See, we hear from your parents, and hopefully hear when we all get back how well you have been doing. It says here, in my absence. So not just when we're watching, even when we're not watching on a Wednesday night. In our absence, hopefully you are still doing good things. Do everything without complaining or even arguing, so that you may become blameless and pure, children of God. So that's your challenge for this week. Be thankful and do things without complaining and without arguing. Let's say the Boys Brigade's prayer together in closing. See you all next week.